$20 million, $19 million, $6 million. These are all awards recovered for clients of Phillips Law Firm. To win big, you have to fight big. And Phillips Law has been fighting the too-big-to-fail insurance industry for decades. Not every case will have a multi-million-dollar outcome, but Phillips Law will fight just as hard to recover the outcome you deserve. If you or a loved one has been injured in a car accident or on the job, call or click today at 1-800-JUSTICE or visit justiceforyou.com.
Spend less time in the laundry room and more time doing the things you love. Introducing the Samsung Smart Top Load Laundry Pair, now available at Lowe's. The washer's large capacity means you can fit more in every load. Plus, its super speed setting washes a full load in only 28 minutes. Shop the smart washer that will streamline laundry day, backed by Lowe's Price Promise. Based on using super speed on a normal cycle with an 8-pound load. Terms apply. See Lowe's.com/price promise for details. U.S. only.
Hey, this is BJ. Thanks for listening to our show's podcast. If you're a fan of all things geeky, you should check out my other podcast, BJ Shea's Geek Nation. We have new episodes every day, and you can check it out at bjgeeknation.com.
Your wages are being garnished. We can stop that now. It's hard enough to pay your bills when things are good, let alone when a big chunk of your take-home pay is gone before you even get your check. I'm bankruptcy attorney Travis Gagne, and I can stop the garnishment and get the creditors off your back immediately, often the same day as our consultation. Both Chapter 7 and 13 provide bankruptcy relief, but choosing the right chapter is crucial. In a free consultation, we can create a plan to get your finances back under your control. The chapter you choose sets the tone for the next chapter of your life. Please contact me today at choosetherightchapter.com. That's choosetherightchapter.com.
99.9 KISW, the Rock of Seattle. And don't forget, as you're listening now, you can be listening anywhere. Oh, you might be doing it right now. On radio.com. That's how you can listen anywhere. That's right, man. Take it on the go. On your smartphone or on your computer, radio.com or the radio.com app. That way, wherever you are, so is The Rock.
Let's play B-Migs. It's time to play the game. Yeah. So everybody scream his name. B-Migs, don't be a loser. Whoa, B-Migs, you're a loser.
It is time to be Migs, and it's time to get pumped up for Monday. Oh yeah, nice. Pump it up. Yeah, get all pumped up for Monday. Okay, I said so. All right. Well, listen. You know what? I'm not going to fight you.
Oh, nice. Good. Well, let's get to our contestant then. We got Jeremiah in Lakewood. Jeremiah, are you there?
Happy Monday.
Usually words that aren't said. All right, Steve, get out of here. Goodbye. Yeah! For those playing at home, Jeremiah will have 60 seconds to answer 10 questions. Jeremiah, you can pass all you want, but you will only get 3 guesses per question. Are you ready?
Let's do this.
Who played the title character in the movie The Legend of Bagger Vance?
That'd be Will Smith.
Yes. Which Genesis song did Disturbed cover in 2005?
Pass.
What year of the late 60s were Hot Wheels first introduced?
67, 68, 69.
68, yes. Yeah. What is the prominent shape in a Venn diagram?
Circle.
Yes. The sitcom 30 Rock had how many seasons?
7.
Yes. What animal's head is placed on a stick in Lord of the Flies?
Oh, pass.
What is the main alcohol in a gimlet cocktail?
Would that be whiskey?
No.
Gin.
Yes. On which planet did the spacecraft Venus 8 land in 1972?
Venus?
Yes. What is the name of the youngest child in the Simpsons family?
Maggie.
Yes. What breed of dog is Marley in the movie Marley and Me?
Golden Lab, Golden Retriever.
What? Well, I mean, it's a Labrador. Do I count that?
I have no idea.
Yeah.
That's ask
Lab,
Steve.
Golden Lab.
Well,
golden,
I don't know.
It was kind of golden. So, you know what? I'm going to give it to him. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 correct.
I'm not a dog guy, so I don't know if a golden lab is a mix or if it's actually, I don't know.
Yeah, I know. So we'll just, you know what, Jeremiah? We're going to give it to you on a Monday.
Why not?
And we'll see how Steve does, because maybe we'll get a loser song for him.
Steve might know. He may be a dog guy, and he'll be the final decision.
Exactly. I mean, it's like the right color, and I mean, it was part of the name.
Well, you're asking the wrong guy.
Yeah, and I don't think Alex Trebek would allow that, but I'm a different host.
Yeah, you are.
Yeah. Steve, are you ready?
yes.
Who played the title character in the movie The Legend of Bagger Vance?
Is that Brad Pitt?
No.
Oh, crap. I'm going to go Matthew Broderick.
No.
Tiger Woods.
No. Close. Which Genesis song did Disturbed cover in 2005?
Land of Confusion.
Yes. What year of the late 60s were Hot Wheels first introduced?
69.
No.
66?
No.
68.
Yes.
Nice.
What is the what is the prominent shape in a Venn diagram?
Triangle.
No.
Square.
No.
Circle.
Yes. OHG sitcom 30 Rock had how many seasons?
6.
No.
9.
No.
8.
No. What animal's head? Yeah. No. What animal's head is placed on a stick in Lord of the Flies?
Oh, a pig.
Yes. What is the main alcohol in a gimlet cocktail?
I was talking with Munson about gin.
Wow. Yes.
Yeah.
On which planet did the spacecraft Venus 8 land in 1972?
Venus?
Yes. What is the name of the youngest child in the Simpsons family?
Maggie.
Yes. What breed of dog is Marley in the movie Marley and Me?
It's a Labrador.
Yes. And 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. You tie. Yes.
Let me ask you a question, Steve.
Yes, sir.
Because I want to be fair.
Yes,
okay.
exactly.
You could get a song.
Okay.
A golden lab, is that a mix or is it the same thing as a Labrador? Do you know offhand?
I don't.
All right, well, then you get a tie.
Okay, then we get a tie.
There's a black lab. There's a chocolate lab.
Yeah.
Oh, they're all labs.
Yeah.
They're all labs.
Okay, well, he said that. He said
And
golden
Marley,
lab.
yeah.
And Marley was golden
All right.
and is a Labrador, and Jeremiah said golden lab.
So Jeremiah, you got a tie, my friend. Good for you.
Damn it. I mean, yay. I mean,
Right? It's very unsatisfying.
Yeah, not very.
isn't it though?
Yeah. I'm very satisfied, though, because no song for Steve.
Oh, yeah, that is true.
That's the good news there.
For you.
Unfortunately, no song for you either.
Yeah, but you know what? I mean, I very rarely get songs.
That's
so
true.
I appreciate not having Steve go, I'm a champion.
Oh, no. If I won, I would have played an R. Kelly song, clearly, in honor of the Golden Lab question.
Yeah, that's lovely.
I like the Brad Pitt answer for Legend of Bagger Vance, but you're thinking Legends of the Fall?
Oh. Yeah.
Yes, probably. I don't know.
I was thinking Benjamin Button.
Oh.
Actually, I don't know why.
Well, then never mind. Actually, it was Will Smith.
And was it a golf movie?
Yes.
So at least, yeah.
Well,
did
when you
sort of-
said Tiger Woods,
you
I was
stumbled
like,
back into
wow.
it with Tiger at least.
I knew it was a golf movie. I just couldn't picture who was in it.
And then the other one, you kind of danced all around it. The sitcom 30 Rock had 7 seasons. Jeremiah got that one correct.
Pro
as
tip.
well.
Pro tip is that 7-year contracts are usually signed in all television sitcom kind of things.
Really?
So if you always guess 7, you have a good chance.
Oh.
Yeah.
Well, so there you go, Steve. After you say 6 and after you say 9,
I go 7.
go with 7.
Yeah,
There you go,
because I'm
buddy.
still going to throw 2 of the guesses away.
Well, congratulations on tying Jeremiah this morning.
That's all you got to do, man. If you tie Steve, I don't get a song. If you beat Steve, I get a song. Those are 2 ways for me to win.
Texters are saying those are 2 different breeds of dogs. There's Labrador retrievers that come in black, yellow, and chocolate, and short-haired, and then there's golden retrievers, which are long-haired. You have the yellow lab or the golden retriever, but he said a golden lab.
Yeah.
I have no idea. So
is there even a golden lab, or is that a mix between a golden retriever and a lab?
That was my question.
Yeah, I don't know.
That's what I was wondering if they were mixed, but I'm not a dog person, so I was like, I'm not gonna open my mouth.
I mean, both are awesome breeds. I just have no idea if they're been combined.
Yeah, looking at Golden Retriever, Golden Labrador. Golden Labrador is a cross between a Golden Retriever and a Labrador Retriever.
Oh,
So technically, it looks like Steve's going to get the win.
I'm that star up in
damn
the
it!
sky. I'm that mountain.
This was a good Monday.
Hey, I'm
Now
great.
it's officially
The world's great.
not the world's greatest. Hate this Monday.
Best Monday ever.
Whatever. Tired of the rules. Tired of people.
Tired of rules.
How about Rev finally looked something up and it's not to my benefit? What are you doing?
I appreciate you, Rev. Thanks for doing the extra effort, going the extra mile for the integrity of Beat Migs.
Thank you, Google.
My buddy Byron is going to be very happy about this story because he's one of the big proponents and organizers of the Northwest Pinball Expo.
Okay.
And Byron, boy, you go to his house and you go upstairs. His entire upstairs is pinball machines. It's pretty.
Really?
Yeah.
How many machines do you think this guy's got?
Ooh, well, in the house, he's got to have it. It felt like there was at least 20 that I saw in this one big. He's got the whole top floor of his house.
pinball machines?
Yeah, he pretty much has the whole top floor. He's got a game room / pinball museum in that room, and I don't know how many more he might have in storage. But
So they all up against the wall,
Yes.
like in just like a giant room of pinball machines.
yes, it's very impressive.
That guy is living the good life.
He's living the great life.
Does he
And,
charge you to play them, or are they all free?
That's a really good question.
Or does he just give you a quarter with a string on it?
Yeah. You know, I'm afraid because because he's a collector, I'm afraid to break anything, so I don't even ask.
Oh my gosh! So pinball machines are meant to be played.
You're right. I know they are, but I just, he's got also on the wall. He's got not opened up, but it's still in the original packaging. All these collectibles from Pop and action figures.
Well, I get not opening those things up, but if he's got a pinball machine, it's meant to be used.
It is meant to be played. And when he does the expo, they are all set to free play.
Yeah.
So I would have, if I had a pinball machine, and that would be one of those things, or like a stand-up arcade, always free to play.
Yeah, I'm sure he would let me. I mean, he's a good dude. It's just I'm afraid I don't want to break anything. I'm just.
Does he have the KISS pinball machine or the Rocky pinball machine?
That's a really good question.
Those are the two I would love to have.
I think I've seen the KISS one, but I'm not sure, to be honest with you. And I don't remember seeing Rocky, but I'll have to go back, and I should have done a video from there. I'm an idiot, because it's a really impressive room.
The South Park one also is pretty awesome.
Well, sales of pinball machines are up during the pandemic because, people are inside. Makes sense. And there's a company in Illinois. How about this? They're like, holy cow, we're selling 5 times more pinball machines than we normally would. So COVID has actually been a boon for them.
Really? Because pinball machines ain't cheap. So if I'm like,
yeah,
well, I guess if you still got the cash, you just have nowhere to go. You spend it on a pinball machine. That's the last thing on my list of things to purchase right now.
Oh, people are doing it though. Yeah, Jersey Jack Pinball is like, yeah, and Steve, you might want to rethink this because their newest Guns N' Roses pinball machine has been selling in huge numbers. Ooh. At 500 of the collector's edition games, 500 of these games rather, they're each priced at $12,500. They sold out within 2 hours of the live release. I don't know how to do math on 500 times 12.5, but that's a lot.
I'm looking at this. This is really cool looking. It's got that cool cartoony art that is that disturbing art that's on the Appetite for Destruction album. It's kind of got that vibe of artwork. But
that's really cool.
But more cartoony than disturbing.
Jersey Jack Pinball says they'll be selling 5,000 limited edition machines at a cost of about $9,500 a piece, in addition to the standard game at $6,750.
Oh yeah, they got different versions of it.
Well, yeah, if you want to go high or low.
This is cool.
Wow. Slash was very involved in the design of the new GNR pinball machine.
Slash is a majorly into pinball in a great way, and so he was with me every step of the way as we were designing this game together. There's so much theme integration and working with the licensor on this. It's kind of unprecedented in how much we were able to use and how much they helped. It's a great game to work on.
So the designer, Eric, that dude, and Slash were basically collaborating to make this happen.
It's got a giant, but it's got a big Slash top hat inside the pinball machine. So
Makes sense.
I wonder if the ball comes out of that or something.
Or if at least, either, or you slap into it, the ball can bounce off of it, like the bumper or whatever the heck it is.
It's got an Axel popping out that's singing like a skull version of Axel.
Oh,
similar to the Appetite for Destruction cover. Wow. Symbols in it too. It's pretty cool.
So pinball sales are surging, and here's Eric, the dude we just heard from, talking about that.
People are spending a lot more time at home, and a lot of people are putting up their own home arcades. So people are buying pinball machines more so than they were in the past.
I can see that, because you're working your body, you're getting, nice little, you're really getting jazzed up. Pinball machines make people happy or make them pissed either way, but not as bad as video games.
Oh, man, pinball machines are the best. And I'm looking at this one that's got a big skull coming out of the thing that you pull to shoot the ball out.
Yeah, it looks good, dude. And if you want to see the video, we've got it up on the BJ and Mix page of KISW.com. Just 12. Oh, yeah, I think we can figure that out for you.
Based on that math, $6.25 million.
Nice.
Just for those ones that sold out.
Well, the guys in Guns N' Roses made a smart call working with this company.
Yeah, they did.
They even got the Tommy pinball machine.
Oh, these guys, man, they're good for them. I'm glad to see that, at least somebody is doing something well during all this. And pinball machines putting smiles on people's faces. And, and it's nice to get a win.
That's one of the ones I've tried, but my wife is not about pinball machines.
Oh, she's not going to do it?
I think it would look cool, right in the living room.
Hell yeah, it would.
Yeah, well, I will say this. My buddy Byron's wife is like, yes, top floor, don't want to see you. I mean, as far like the rest of the house is pretty. Though I will have to say that he has a good amount of board games down on the bottom floor too. So she's a pretty understanding woman now that I think about it, because his collections are insane.
Oh yeah, she's okay with him having 20, not just like one.
Yeah, it's insane. Well, and then the board game collection is insane too, Steve. He's got a ton of those all over the place. So bottom floor is board games, top floor is pinball. Byron's living the dream. And you know what? And his wife is a really nice person. You know what I mean? There's not even like a sense of irritation at all about all this. She just smiles and it's like, yep, that's my kid and my husband at the same time.
Someone says, I've never been on vacation this year. I have extra cash. Pinball machine sounds like a great option.
Yeah. And you can go the $6,000 model, or you can go the $12,000 model if you really want to get the super collector's holy.
Yeah, that would be cool. You get the $12,000.
Okay. Well, listen, you know what, Steve? Listen, let's browbeat this guy. Yeah.
I want to be cool.
Well, I mean, you can spend $12,000 on a lot of things.
I got blinds to buy right now. I hear they're not cheap.
That's about $12,000 right there for you, buddy.
Yeah,
don't even get me going on
blinds.
that. We're meeting today with like the estimator person for custom blinds, and I'm nervous.
Oh yeah, it's a thing.
I feel like I'm not going to get my pinball. What if I show up with a pinball machine and say, "Babe, sorry, we're not getting blinds."
Well, we're going to get a blanket and just cover up.
No, we got the paper ones from Home Depot. They're like $6.
The paper ones,
not for nothing.
Yeah, like the temporary paper ones, and they're working just fine.
Yeah, sometimes you wonder, like, why don't we just keep these? Or if we'll get new ones for $6, we can get all sorts of varieties.
Every month, I'll get you a new one.
Yeah.
Steve's wife's going to love just fine.
Isn't curtains, you're going to have curtains anyways, I'm assuming, so why do you need blinds?
Maybe not.
Not every window has curtains, Vicky.
Well, I mean, I usually walk around naked when I'm by myself, so that's why I consider getting curtains for every house.
Well, are you a curtain person or a blind person?
I mean, my house came with blinds. I hate them. I like curtains.
Oh, look at you. Yeah, I wonder if the curtains are making a comeback, because I like the blinds look. They seem easier.
They get so dusty.
Oh, all right then. Well, all right. Sorry, Steve. I didn't. Don't get them.
The curtains are also collecting dust. You just don't see it.
Yeah, you just throw that in the washing machine, hang it back up.
Well, you got to take the curtains down and clean them.
Yeah.
Oh, that's the.
As opposed to the stupid little slats.
That's so much work.
Yeah, I didn't know that.
As opposed to slat cleaning.
It's a good thing I don't have a lot of curtains, because I would never take those down. Look at Steve. Steve's like, I don't want to do any of this.
Good thing I do the toilets. I clean those. I don't clean the blinds. I don't have to worry about that.
Here's what I would like to say, though, and this I think is very reasonable. If you get a pinball machine for every window, they got the big high back.
That's very true.
Could cover the window. You could put a pinball machine in front of every window and problem solve.
Might be more cost effective.
I don't know if it'll be more cost effective if the pinball machine's like $10,000.
Yeah. And you can put things on top of the back if you have to. That way it'll really go, come on, buddy.
Oh, yeah, like plants and things.
Yeah. She'll love that.
Plants and things.
Yeah.
Okay. You know what? I'm going to leave it to the pros and not have you guys design our blinds.
Oh, really? Like, you don't even want these stupid blinds. We have good ideas.
I don't want them at all. I know that they're necessary so I can actually, get dressed in the laundry room and not freak out the neighborhood.
Yeah. Well, I mean, look, that's a treat for everybody.
Man, it's a racket, bro. We should get into the blinds business.
Well, there are people that do that, actually. They run around, they come to the house with a little van and go, hey, buddy. They work out of a van. It seems like,
Who the hell is buying blinds from someone that shows up to their house unannounced in a van?
Well, it's not unannounced, but that would be
hey, yo, you want some blinds? We got some blinds. Hey, let me into your house. I got you a good hookup on some blinds.
Yeah.
Hey, which is good, because no one can find your house, Steve.
Yeah,
so.
it's very true. Oh, good call. You're safe. No one's going to come bother you. A 14-year-old just won an award for her work on a potential drug to treat the coronavirus. 14 years old. You're going to hear from her at 7:17 on The Rock.
BJ and Migs, mornings on The Rock, 99.9 KISW.
$20 million, $19 million, $6 million. These are all awards recovered for clients of Phillips Law Firm. To win big, you have to fight big. And Phillips Law has been fighting the too-big-to-fail insurance industry for decades. Not every case will have a multi-million-dollar outcome, but Phillips Law will fight just as hard to recover the outcome you deserve. If you or a loved one has been injured in a car accident or on the job, call or click today at 1-800-JUSTICE or visit justiceforyou.com.
Spend less time in the laundry room and more time doing the things you love. Introducing the Samsung Smart Top Load Laundry Pair, now available at Lowe's. The washer's large capacity means you can fit more in every load. Plus, its super speed setting washes a full load in only 28 minutes. Shop the smart washer that will streamline laundry day, backed by Lowe's Price Promise. Based on using super speed on a normal cycle with an 8-pound load. Terms apply. See Lowe's.com/price promise for details. U.S. only.
98.9 KISW, The Rock of Seattle. Well, lots of people are sending props in the direction of 14-year-old Annika from Texas. She's being called America's top young scientist. She won herself $25,000 through an annual contest called the Young Scientist Challenge. And she won it for her work on a potential drug to treat COVID-19.
Man, I thought I was cool for getting the lava to come out of that paper mache volcano. This is amazing. I'm going to get an A.
Now you know just exactly how they grade on the curve in this world.
Yeah.
Yeah. Because Annika's really the one that should only get an A at this point.
Wait, so she's 14 and she potentially has found a way to fight off coronavirus.
Yeah, and she wasn't working on that. She was just trying to do stuff to fight seasonal flu. That was going to be her work. But then, of course, everything took a left when COVID hit. So she was like, all right, let me go take a look at this. And so she decided, I'm gonna see what I can do about the COVID.
I developed this molecule which can bind to a certain protein on the SARS-CoV-2 virus. And this protein, by binding to it, it'll stop the function of the protein. My grandpa, when I was younger, he used to always push me towards science. He was actually a chemistry professor, and he used to always tell me to learn the periodic table of elements and learn all these things about science. And over time, I just grew to love it.
It's just amazingly awesome. It just goes to show you that you got, that you got to always be on the lookout for the wonder child. Okay.
The Doogie Housers of the world.
Yeah, because at 14 years old, man, I mean, a lot of times you get labeled the weird kid, but now at least people go, no, wait. We have wonder children amongst us. And I'm listening to Annika and I'm like, okay, you're 14. I don't know what the hell you're talking about, but you may have just fixed COVID. I mean, that's just how amazing she is.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's fantastic, man.
I remember growing up watching like a show like Doogie Howser, and I don't know if Vicky or Danny, is it covered in Family Guy?
No, I feel
but
like
it's NPH. It was the first time we ever saw NPH.
He was like 13 or something like that, and he was a doctor. And I'm like, this is so not believable, but it was an entertaining show. Although going back on it, if you watch it, it's very weird because like all the adult females are hitting on him. And it's a very odd show to watch nowadays.
Well, see, that's the thing. Back in those days,
they all want to give it to Doogie.
Yeah, it was a whole. It's a different time. I think is really what a lot of us are going to say as we get older.
Yeah, that show probably wouldn't translate much that way. But I remember thinking about it and being like, "That's so not believable." But then you hear these stories, you're like, "Okay, yeah, like there are
very believable.
There are kids that are like teenagers that are a whole different level." Brain-wise.
So now when you watch Young Sheldon, you can believe, okay, there's a little kid like that could exist in the world because here's Annika.
But I don't want to watch Young Sheldon.
Okay, well, at least you can believe it's real. You may not like the show, but at least you can believe it could happen.
Fair.
Yeah, that's amazing. A 14-year-old girl, she just won $25,000 because she may have a potential drug to treat COVID-19. That's just amazing.
It's the lukewarm topic of the day.
Okay, so this is not a fair question. Because I don't think anyone's going to top this. But maybe you will.
Or maybe you're on the complete other end, but it was still impressive.
Oh, you still think people could do something completely just horrific or dumb or just
stupid.
Yeah, and still be impressive?
Yes.
All right, fair enough. So we got a 14-year-old. She won an award for her work on a potential drug to treat COVID. How about you? What would you say was your biggest accomplishment in your teen years? Because that's pretty big, what she did. 206-421-ROCK. You can also text us at 77999. So what would you say your biggest accomplishment was in your teen years? Your calls and texts after Beastie Boys on The Rock.
BJ and Migs, mornings on The Rock, 99.9 KISW.
99.9 KISW, The Rock of Seattle. A 14-year-old won an award for her work on a potential drug to treat COVID-19. So based on this, we would want to know, what was your biggest accomplishment in your teen years? 206-421-ROCK. Text us at 77999.
The text today, I skipped 2 weeks at school to become one of the top 50 in the world in Halo 2.
Nice.
Ooh. All right.
What does top 50 get you? Just bragging rights?
I guess, yeah, maybe at that, unless it was like a tournament situation. And then, I mean, they probably had tournaments for Halo 2 back in the day, so I'd have to imagine that maybe some prize money or something.
I hope so, Rev, because there's the guy that, gets really, really good, but does nothing with it. And then, of course, you got your esports guy.
Yeah, and like nowadays, like esports are like a multi-million, sometimes billion-dollar industry, so now you can make a whole bunch of money. But I remember doing like the Blockbuster Video Game Championships and not getting nothing.
You were in the Blockbuster Video Championships?
It was the local regional store.
I hope this is your thing, the most impressive thing you did in your team years.
This doesn't sound very impressive.
That's about it. Well, no, yeah, that's about it because I got like the top one in the game store, and then they're like, you have to submit your times to play Donkey Kong Country, and it's got to be the quickest times getting through with the most bananas. And so I went through, got the most bananas in the store, and I got a little plaque, which I've lost since now. But yeah, and then you would submit your scores to the regionals, and I didn't make it any farther.
Were you physically getting the bananas in the store?
No. It's Donkey Kong Country, the Super Nintendo game.
He's physically
run through the level.
Yeah. I thought there was like a Donkey Kong themed event at a store, and he's actually running around the store trying to find bananas.
No,
where's the video of this?
You would go to the store and you would play on their little console that they have out there to let you test out the games, and we would play Donkey Kong Country. You have a certain amount of time to get through the level and collect as many bananas as you can.
Though I like your idea, Steve. I think that should be a new Supermarket Sweep theme day.
Yes, when Netflix comes back.
Yeah.
They're going to bring back Supermarket Sweep. They should have a Donkey Kong banana theme.
I love this idea.
You think my tubby gamer butt's going to be running around anywhere? No.
Yeah.
One texter says, I once sold 100 hits of LSD at school before lunch. Let's just say the second half of class was interesting.
Whoa. Oh, dear.
Damn, dude. That person's into a legit business.
That's a class that likes to party.
Yeah. Wow.
We had one kid in our high school that he was always on acid. And I didn't know it at the time, but looking back on it now, I realize like he was always in the back corner, just like playing with things and making weird sounds. And everyone just left him alone. We knew he smoked a lot of pot because he would like pull it out and show it off in the classroom and get in trouble for that. But like there were times where he just was not. He wasn't in the classroom, but he was in the classroom, if that makes sense.
Yeah, I need to have what this recreational level of acid or mushrooms is, because I've only done ayahuasca.
Oh,
and
really?
It wasn't the recreational level. It was the my God.
It's like 7 or 8 hits of acid. That's about right.
Is that what it is?
Yeah.
Okay, that's the okay. Thanks, buddy.
Oh.
All right, Steve. Yeah, where do you want BJ to go?
Yeah, where no one has gone before.
Right.
I'll be up there with Kirk.
He'll be hanging out with Spocky.
Yeah,
he will.
206-421-ROCK. Text us at 77999. What would you say was your biggest accomplishment in your teen years?
For me, it's nothing that exciting for anybody else, but for me it was big because I had to prove a lot of people wrong. The fact that I actually graduated and I didn't get pregnant.
I have to ask you something, because why would people be saying that to you? I mean, why? I don't understand why it was a big deal for you to graduate. A lot of people graduate, and getting pregnant, a majority of people do not get pregnant in high school. Why was it that put on you?
So I was really, I was that church kid when I was 13 years old, 12 years old. I was all about Jesus and the life of that.
Oh.
So when I hit...
I'm an angel. I'm an angel.
There you go. Sorry, Vicky.
Wow. I mean, not
she got a
wrong.
hallelujah. You weren't supposed to be the role. There you go.
But when I turned 14 or 15, it's when I started getting into rock music. I started dressing in all black.
Oh.
And I got a boyfriend I was super serious about, and everyone's like, oh, this chick's going to get pregnant. Oh, her grades are starting to slip. And I mean, I never had
really?
grades.
So people said that to you? Because you decided you like rock, that you were going to get pregnant?
They thought I was some sort of Satanist, and all the people in my church, they thought I was they just assumed I was going to get knocked up, run away from home.
And that was here, right?
Yeah.
Lake Stevens.
Yeah. This is a lot of people in my church community.
Oh, the church community.
Yeah.
Okay, well, that's a different story. The church community sometimes tends to get very fearful of things they don't aren't like them.
Yep, and I'd get the comments what are you going to do when you get pregnant? It's well, I'm not going to get
have
pregnant.
a baby, I guess. If that's, what else you do when you get pregnant? I guess
that's
we're not
typically the next step, hopefully.
Right.
Yeah. I'll have a baby or not have the baby.
I'm doing everything to prevent that.
Yeah.
So I'm hoping that's not going to happen. So.
Hey, one texter says, I grew another human. That was my impressive thing as a teenager. It only took me 9 months and crazy levels of judgment from my mom.
All right.
Yeah.
Well, there you go. Congrats.
I know. I don't want to be that person. I told Sarah, look, I'd like to have you do everything in order, but if you did actually have a baby before you get married, I, of course, would be supportive. That's the last thing anybody needs.
At least now she's pushing 30.
Yeah,
so
and I got a man.
Right.
Yeah.
It's not like she's 16 and you're like, hey, if you get pregnant, that's cool.
But I didn't want to be that parent that would make people feel the way Vicky had to feel, even though she didn't have a baby.
Whoa, do you remember you as a parent when I was 16?
Oh, well, when you were 16.
You would have killed me if I got pregnant.
Sarah, I was insane when you were 16.
And especially with the men I was dating.
19.
20, 21.
All right. I was insane for a very long time. So
Hell no. I knew not to get pregnant.
Yeah. Well, I'm happy that worked.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We're all shocked. Let's get real.
So then what is the most impressive thing you pulled off in your teen years?
Well, I actually forget about this, but BJ reminds me about this all the time. I got a letter for my academic achievements from Obama.
What?
Wow.
Bam! Impressive,
like
right?
Barack Obama?
Like Barack Obama.
Not like Sal Obama?
Or Larry Obama.
From Tukwila?
Just a
Hey,
difference.
Freddie Obama wants you to know you're a good student, eh?
No.
Man, I'm not going to any more of these bull parties.
Yeah.
Our old president, got a letter from him saying how smart I was and how proud he was of me.
It was the reason I love it, Steve. It's so gratifying because Sarah had some smarty pants friends that would sometimes lord their smarty pantness over Sarah, and then because Sarah then went to a different high school and figured out she got a good program that really could teach her the way that she learned how to teach.
Let's get real. You pay for your grades.
Yeah,
but I got an A in
she got the
everything.
president's scholarship, or whatever, not scholarship, but the president's good student award, and those kids were like, we couldn't even get that. What the hell? We're smart. And we didn't even get the president. Yeah.
I made bad choices.
Flash it at every
I got
party.
high. Damn.
I think it's very impressive. How many people get the president to go, hey, you're a good student?
Yeah, that's I don't know. I've never got one.
That's just how white folks will do you.
Are you sure? That's shock.
Hey, I've gotten letters from first ladies.
Yeah, but
ladies love Steve Miggs.
Didn't they ask you to
First ladies love Steve Miggs.
So stop bothering the president?
No. One was when I was a little kid, and the first lady, Nancy Reagan, wrote me to thank me for writing a letter to her husband who just got shot, and I drew a picture of him.
You drew? I know. That was the most disturbing thing
Like a
ever.
stick figure of him getting shot?
Yes.
Pretty much, yeah. Wishing him well.
Oh,
How old were you? 30, 35?
35, yes. Yeah, maybe 36 at the time. But I got a nice letter thanking me for my concern.
Can you imagine?
nice of her.
Do you think there's no way they showed that to the president, right? Somebody opened that up and said he's not going to.
He has a good sense of humor. You remember he joked when a balloon popped and he's like, missed me, and everyone thought that was hilarious?
You're right. He did have a good, but I mean, do you think that like the people that open the mail would like, here he is recovering from a bullet, and here's a kid sending him a picture of him getting shot. Stick figure style.
With little blood and everything.
Yes.
I think, Mr. President, you need to see this. And then just show it to him.
Oh, I don't know, man. I don't know if I would have showed it to the president.
And the second letter I ever got was from George Bush, Barbara Bush. Not Barbara Bush, the other Bush. Who's the other Bush?
Oh, Laura.
Laura
Yeah,
Bush.
Laura,
Yes.
yeah.
Thanking me for sending her CDs. I was trying to get her to come on our radio show, and I sent her a copy of a Genesis record. I just grabbed a random free CD in our
She'll like
prize
this. Why
closet.
not?
And I sent her, hey, would you like to come on our show as a sign of good faith? Here's Genesis' latest record or whatever it was.
Wow, you know what? You really know how to. You're a smooth booker.
It didn't work, but she sent me a letter thanking me for the record.
That's cool that she sent a letter.
Yeah.
That's nice. I mean, I like when people reach out and at least let you know the answer.
So those are my two dumb reasons for writing the White House.
Well, you're pretty cool. Do you still have those?
I just found the letter from Laura Bush.
Oh, you got to keep that.
Yeah, I don't know where the letter from Nancy Reagan went.
Yeah, well, I wish I had the original letter you sent. That would be so awesome to see the stick figure of President.
Me
shot.
too, man. Like I wish my parents took a picture of that.
Man,
that'd have been awesome.
You're a special child.
Hey, we got a text message. Biggest accomplishment as a teenager. I took down the school's internet filtering system so anyone can go anywhere.
Nice.
Oh, no.
That's a pretty good accomplishment. I hope the government recruits him to fight the bad guy, the bad guy hackers.
I remember there was a trick in high school to get on MySpace. Like you had to type in something in Google and it like hid what you were looking for. I don't remember what the code was, but you would type in a code and every day they would block every site. So you had to go to a new one. But it was like there was this trick to it. I remember that.
Somebody said they won a contest where they ate all the marshmallows out of a box of Lucky Charms before anyone else from the Rain City Bitch Pigeon.
You know something? That's wait.
Can pigeons eat marshmallows?
Oh, yeah.
So, yeah.
All right.
So you got on one hand you've got the marshmallow eating person, and on the other hand you got a 14-year-old girl that won $25,000 because she might have cured COVID.
Okay, this is impressive. Junior year of my high school, wind ensemble. We were invited to perform at Carnegie Hall.
Wow,
that's a good one.
Dude, that's cool.
That's pretty cool.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't think I ever did anything in my teens that would be impressive.
Nothing?
Yeah, I don't think. Oh, well, I mean, this career, I got on a radio show. Like, it wasn't, to be able to get on a radio show and win tickets. I used to win tickets all the time doing impressions, and it was on.
What was your impression?
I would do impressions of their local play-by-play people, like that did the hockey games, because we had two iconic hockey announcers, and so I did a really, I think a job as a 15-year-old sounding like he's trying to impersonate people.
That is so funny.
Yeah, and so they were, but then again, I realize now, being in the radio business, it wasn't that I was special. It's just nobody called in late at night. That was the
Well, you were special because you were one of the few that would call in.
Yeah.
It's funny how both of us got our were bitten by the radio bug by being losers calling into late night talk show hosts.
Yes, and sports shows too.
Yep, and
Look
sports
at
shows.
you now.
Yeah.
And
you want to make it a radio. You
Yeah.
got 2 a.m, call sports talk show hosts.
Yeah, so that was the highlight of my. And look where it led both of us. I guess you could say it's the highlight of our teens.
Again, yeah. I mean, still being able to have a relationship with my grandmother after she busted me, I think might be the biggest accomplishment I pulled off.
Wait.
Nice choice of words.
Hold on a second.
Busting.
The fact that I can
wanna
still have like a normal life with like her
After
treating
she
me
saw
well.
you polish in the
yeah. That could end relationships.
Yeah, it could. Yeah.
No.
Yeah. That could also cause blindness. I'm surprised she could still see after that.
You know, I think she wished she couldn't.
Yeah, that's a fact.
She conveniently lost her glasses after that.
Yeah, she did. Hey, we talked about this last week. There's a new show on Netflix with our buddy Bert, and it's called The Cabin. And we're like, I can't believe Bert hasn't come on the show to talk about it, because he comes on the show all the time. And boom, just like that, Bert's like, hey, I want to come on the show, talk about The Cabin. And it's happening at 7:50 right here on The Rock.
Today's podcast was brought to you by Travis Gagne, bankruptcy attorney. He's here right now and has agreed to answer more of your questions about bankruptcy. How much does bankruptcy cost?
Usually with my office, we do a flat fee that includes all your court costs, filing fees, credit counseling, credit reports, in one cost. In Chapter 13 cases, that usually starts at about $900. With Chapter 7 cases, the total cost, including all your court costs, attorney fees, is usually about $1,500. We offer payment plans on Chapter 7, so you can start a file with my office for as little as $200. You can send your creditor calls to us. We'll take your creditor calls while you gather up your information and make payments on the rest of the fees. With Chapter 13 cases, we can make payment arrangements in most cases as well and get your case filed even sooner in a Chapter 13 case because of the reorganization aspect to it.
Thanks, Travis. If you have more questions about bankruptcy, you can reach out to Travis anytime at choosetherightchapter.com. That's choosetherightchapter.com. Thanks for listening.
$20 million, $19 million, $6 million. These are all awards recovered for clients of Phillips Law Firm. To win big, you have to fight big. And Phillips Law has been fighting the too big to fail insurance industry for decades. Not every case will have a multi-million-dollar outcome, but Phillips Law will fight just as hard to recover the outcome you deserve. If you or a loved one has been injured in a car accident or on the job, call or click today at 1-800-JUSTICE or visit justiceforyou.com.